Attention all dog owners, are you ready to take a closer look at your relationship with your furry best friend? We know you adore your pup and would never intentionally hurt their feelings, but what if we told you that there might be some things you're doing unknowingly that are negatively impacting your bond? Dogs, just like us, experience a range of emotions: happiness, anxiety, fear, and frustration. While we can't control everything that upsets them, we can certainly control one crucial aspect: our own behavior. So it's time to ask yourself, how are you truly treating your dog? And could your actions be unintentionally hurting their precious feelings? Let's take a closer look. 1. Being angry at them. Did you know that dogs have a unique perspective on anger? Unlike us humans, they don't quite grasp the concept in the same way. In fact, when we display anger towards our canine companions, it doesn't really serve as a helpful tool for teaching them how to behave. Instead, it tends to evoke fear within them, creating a sense of being afraid of us rather than understanding what we want them to learn. It's fascinating to consider how our emotions can be interpreted differently by animals, particularly by our beloved dogs. While we may think that expressing anger will somehow communicate our expectations and correct their behavior, it often has the opposite effect. Rather than understanding the message we intend to convey, they associate our anger with a looming sense of danger and fear, leading to an overall apprehensive state. So if we truly desire a healthy and productive relationship with our furry companions, it's essential to adopt alternative approaches to training. Instead of relying on anger as a tool, let's focus on positive reinforcement and effective communication methods. By using rewards, praise, and consistent guidance, we can inspire our dogs to respond to our commands willingly and develop a strong bond based on trust and mutual respect. Remember, our dogs are intelligent creatures capable of understanding our intentions, but they rely on us to guide them in a way that they comprehend. So let's embrace patience, compassion, and a gentle touch when interacting with them. By doing so, we can ensure that our dogs not only behave appropriately, but also feel safe, loved, and eager to learn from us. 2. Taking their food away while they're eating. Imagine this scenario: you're sitting down to enjoy a delicious meal, savoring each bite, when suddenly someone swoops in and snatches your plate away. How would you feel? Annoyed, anxious, and perhaps even a bit frantic, right? Well, guess what? Dogs feel the same way when we take away their food while they're eating. You see, our furry friends have a natural instinct to protect their resources, including their food. When we abruptly remove their meals, it can trigger a sense of urgency and anxiety. They might start gobbling up their food faster, fearing that it will disappear before they finish. Thus, rushed eating can lead to discomfort, indigestion, and even more severe digestive issues. It's important to understand that dogs rely on a consistent routine when it comes to their meals. By disrupting this routine and causing them stress, we risk creating negative associations with their food and mealtime experience. This in turn can lead to behavioral problems, including guarding their food or developing an unhealthy relationship with eating. So instead of taking their food away while they're eating, let's approach mealtime with a calm and patient manner. Provide them with a safe and quiet space where they can enjoy their meal without interruptions. If you need to handle their food or bowl for any reason, try to do so before or after their mealtime when they are not actively eating. By respecting their need for a peaceful eating environment, we can promote a healthier relationship with food and reduce any potential anxieties. Remember, mealtime should be a positive experience for our furry companions, one that nourishes not just their bodies but also their overall well-being. 3. Pushing them away while they're giving you kisses. Imagine someone you deeply care about approaches you with a loving gesture, ready to shower you with affectionate kisses. You reach out to reciprocate the love, only to be met with a dismissive push, as if your affection is unwelcome. How would that make you feel? Hurt, rejected, and disheartened, right? Well, believe it or not, our furry friends experience similar emotions when we push them away while they're giving us kisses. Dogs have an incredible ability to express their love and adoration through gentle licks and cuddles, and it's their way of showing us just how much they care. By rejecting their affectionate gestures, we unintentionally convey a sense of rejection and distance. Just like us, dogs crave connection and thrive on the bonds they form with their human companions. When we push them away, they may interpret it as a sign that we don't value or appreciate their love. This can result in feelings of confusion, sadness, and a sense of being unimportant. Rather than pushing them away, let's pause for a moment and consider their perspective. Let's embrace their love and affection, cherishing the opportunity to deepen our bond. After all, the joy and unconditional love they bring into our lives is truly remarkable. Of course, it's important to set boundaries and ensure their displays of affection are appropriate and comfortable for both parties involved. If their kisses become excessive or overwhelming, we can gently redirect their behavior, providing alternative ways for them to express their love, such as through play or gentle petting. Remember, just as we long for affection and attention from our loved ones, our dogs crave the same connection with us. So let's reciprocate their love, appreciating their sweet gestures and nurturing this special bond we share. By doing so, we create an environment of love, trust, and mutual affection where both human and canine hearts can flourish. 4. Teasing them. Imagine this scenario: you're peacefully sleeping, wrapping in a cozy blanket, when suddenly someone starts blowing on your nose or poking you, interrupting your peaceful slumber. How would you feel? Confused, disoriented, and perhaps even a bit stressed, right? Well, guess what? Dogs feel the same way when we tease them by engaging in similar actions. Our furry friends rely on a sense of safety and security, particularly when they're in a vulnerable state, such as during sleep. When we disrupt their rest by blowing on their nose or poking them, it can lead to confusion and anxiety. They may not understand why they're being disturbed or what our intentions are, which can leave them feeling stressed and unsure. It's crucial to recognize that our dogs have their own needs for rest and relaxation just like we do. By teasing them in such a manner, we risk compromising their sense of trust and well-being. Instead of adding unnecessary stress to their lives, let's respect their personal space and ensure they have a peaceful environment for uninterrupted sleep. If you're seeking to engage with your dog in a playful manner, there are plenty of other ways to do so that promote positive interactions. You can initiate games, offer toys, or simply spend quality time bonding with them through gentle petting and praise. By focusing on activities that bring joy and strengthen your bond, you create a harmonious and stress-free atmosphere for both you and your furry companion. Remember, our dogs rely on us for love, care, and understanding. Let's provide them with an environment that nurtures their well-being, where confusion and stress have no place. By treating them with kindness and consideration, we build a foundation of trust and create a lifelong companionship filled with happiness and harmony. 5. Ignoring constant ear or paw scratching. Imagine being constantly bothered by an itch that just won't go away. You scratch and scratch, hoping for relief, but no one seems to notice or care. Now let's put ourselves in our furry friend's paws. Dogs, just like us, can experience persistent itching, particularly when it comes to their ears or paws. Ignoring these signs could have a significant impact on their overall well-being, both emotionally and physically. When our dogs engage in constant scratching, it's their way of telling us that something is not right. It could be a sign of food allergies or sensitivities, indicating that certain ingredients in their diet are causing discomfort. Alternatively, their scratching might be a signal of flea infestation, which can lead to intense itching, skin irritations, and even infections. By neglecting to pay attention to our pups' well-being and ignoring their persistent scratching, we inadvertently send them the message that their discomfort is not important. This can have a negative effect on their emotional state, causing them to feel neglected, unimportant, and even hurt. Moreover, the physical consequences of ignoring their scratching can be severe. Chronic itching can lead to skin damage, infections, and other related health issues. By disregarding their needs, we risk their long-term physical health and exacerbate their discomfort. This brings us to the end of today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure to hit that bell button so you can get notified whenever there's a new video ready for you and your furry friend to watch.